What does No Man's Sky need to make it a better game? Well, a lot of things. But we do know base building is coming. The question is, when will we get it? Let's give that some thought. What is going on, you beautiful thought-having people you? Give it thought back here today for another No Man's Sky discussion video. I know everyone who still plays No Man's Sky is waiting for new features to be added, namely base building. One, because it has been teased the most by Sean Murray and Hello Games, and two, it would give some much needed sense of belonging in the universe. You know, a place to call home in that big empty game. Today I wanted to make a little speculatory video and make an educated guess as to when we'll finally be getting this often promised feature. So let's get right into this one. I've reported on this blog by Sean Murray on the official No Man's Sky website before, but because it is relevant to the topic, I'll read it again, and I quote, "We're developers, and our focus is first on resolving any issues people have with the game as it is. Then, on future free updates which will improve, expand, and build on the No Man's Sky universe." With that in mind, let's talk about those patches that, quote, resolve issues with the game. We've seen 8 of them on consoles, and I think PC players have seen 7. And if you've kept up with Hello Games' Twitter announcements, you know that they claim to be working on a percentage basis. Just as an example, let's take a look at the tweet when the studio reported on patch 1.06. Patch 1.06 fixes 90% of crash issues for PS4, is in testing, and will release this week. So if 90% of issues, according to them by the way, from what I can tell there are still loads of issues, but if 90% are fixed with the 6th patch, then how close are Hello Games to resolving 100% of the issues? Well, with 2 patches that have come out on consoles since then, I'd say that we have to be at least at 95%. And of course, I'm being pretty liberal here with my estimation. Also, I would like to point out that we've seen a drop-off in those patches. The 3 to 4 week period after the game dropped, patches were coming out every other day it seemed. But since patch 1.08, which came out on the 4th of September I believe, correct me if I'm wrong comment section, but that's a large chunk of time when compared to the rate at which they rolled out previously. So what does this all mean? Maybe nothing. Okay, probably nothing. Hello Games could be taking a break from their feverish effort to get those patches out. You can say a lot of things about that company, but they really worked hard to get those patches out. Or, and this is what I hope, they are working on implementing base building. It makes sense when you look at everything. No patches lately, no Twitter announcements, no blog posts. Hello Games looks to be building, no pun intended, up to something big. Although before you get too excited, I would expect at least one more patch before we see base building. They would probably have to optimize the game for such a big addition, so after that next patch is when I would tell people to start getting excited. That's not to mention space freighters, which Murray has been all too willing to talk about for some reason. I don't know if they'll come out with base building, nor do I know what purpose they'd serve exactly. But if it's a new feature, I'll take it. So what does everyone else think? Is base building actually coming, or am I making the mistake at taking Sean Murray at his word again? He seems pretty consistent about this feature, which is why I give it some credence. But tell me what you think down in the comments section. And I think that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out yesterday's Final Fantasy 15 news update? In that one, I broke down the new trailer that was shown off at Tokyo Game Show for the game. I haven't seen many other channels doing that, so go check that one out. And if you're new here, why not subscribe? All you have to do is click the annotation in the upper left corner of this video and you'll be taken right to my channel where you can click that subscribe button. But I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.